This is a public service announcement. This is a public service announcement. What you're about to listen to may make you yell, shout, smile, and even laugh out loud. Youth baseball players, coaches, and fans join the Slide Podcast crew on their journey to make baseball fun again. Hear stories from players of all ages, plus tips and tricks from coaches and scouts. Now, if you're ready, give us a loud play ball.
Play ball.
All right. How was that, guys? Logan?
It was good.
Jake? Yeah. All right. Well, good. We're started now. So welcome to the Slide Podcast. Tonight is just Coach Aaron and the boys. So tonight you're joined with Logan, the lowdown field reporter. And we're also joined with Banana Jake. How you doing, sir?
Good. How about you?
I'm doing great, man. I am doing great. This is so cool to have you guys here with us. So, Logan, how's things going down in South Florida?
Pretty good, honestly.
Yeah? What's the weather like? Because it's still a little chilly up here.
It's a little chilly, but it's actually really hot, too.
Yeah, well, your chili is a lot different than my chili. So, my chili still means we're in the 40s. You don't touch 40s all year long.
That's cold.
It is. Yes. It is not fun.
Summer.
Do what now?
And we're almost in summer.
Yeah. Well, we're getting there. We'll warm up a little bit. So, and Jake, you're just you're a couple hours up I-95 up in the Orlando area, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're sporting the party animals today. What's new in your world?
Mugginess, different temperatures, and fun.
Yeah. Hey, you were out in Houston for the 1,000-team tournament. Do me a favor and lean up there close to that mic so I can hear you good and tell us about how that tournament was.
It was fun. You learned a lot in the tournament. There you met a lot of people, and it was just an awesome experience overall.
Yeah. Well, how did you guys do?
We won the silver bracket.
Oh,
Yeah.
A
Yeah.
walk-off grand slam to win it.
Really? That's pretty awesome. Logan, how's ball been in your area? You guys are up and going again.
it's doing pretty good. I just had my last tournament last week, and I pitched, and I think I did pretty good.
Yeah? Very cool.
Not much going on.
Well, look, you two are sending in interviews, though. How are interviews going out there?
Pretty good.
Yeah?
It's difficult to find people that aren't going to give one-word answers.
But you know what? As the host in that situation, that's your job to pull it all out. So, like our guest today, he might be really quiet, but we've got to figure out how to make him talk a lot. So, that's our job as host of the show. So, and I'm going to tell you, you got to ask questions that aren't one-word answers. So, no yes or no questions, and that's the key right there. But anyway, all right, you two. Jake, I'm going to let you introduce who this guy is we're talking to. Tell us who this dude is.
His name is Preston Chapman. He plays outfield. He's a lefty, and he plays for TBT National.
All right. Preston, welcome to the slide, man. How are you?
Good. You?
Hey, I think we're doing great, man. I think we're doing good. So, you're a big time baller, man. Like, found you on social media, Instagram, multi-sport athlete. By the way, this kid lives in southern South Florida, and he's not a Dolphins fan, so we have an issue already at the beginning, but we're gonna move past that one. All right, dude. You play baseball. What else do you play?
I play football and track.
Dude, I saw some video of you running track. Like, that's some serious stuff right there. Like that 400 that you pulled out, that was pretty awesome. So,
Thank you.
Which one of those three sports are your favorite?
None. I like them all equally.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Well, I feel like track helps benefit the other two sports. Like, I mean, that's like your endurance and your stamina is got to be great to run those 400s. You run 800s?
No, I practice 800s in practice stuff.
Look, I ran track and I tried to run an 800. Yeah, that didn't go well. You know what I ended up doing though? I pole vaulted. Yeah. All right, dude. So tell us where you're from. Tell us a little bit about yourself, and tell us why baseball is so cool.
My name is Preston Chapman. I'm from Weston, Florida, near Fort Lauderdale.
Okay.
I play video games like Fortnite, MLB The Show, and Madden. And baseball is so fun because you get to hang out with teammates, you get to meet new people, and you get to be competitive.
Yeah. Okay. So you're playing in 11U now. You're 11 years old, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, and you play for TBT National.
Yes, sir.
All right. I don't know about this team, but I think according to what I've heard, this is like the number one team in the country.
Yes.
All right. That's I've never been on a number one team in the country before, so you may have to tell me how that. What did you say, Logan?
My team plays their team a ton.
Oh, so you guys play each other throughout the year?
Yeah.
Are they any good, Jake?
They throw Ethan, who throws 70 every time we play them.
Can you hit it?
I think every single bat was a grounder up the middle, off the end of the bat.
Ooh, he's got you on the outside. All right, well, look, this dude, so you pitch righty, but you hit lefty.
Yes.
Now, what's that all about? Now, how long you been playing baseball?
I've been playing baseball since I was 4.
Since you were 4. Now, have you always thrown and batted that way?
Yes, I have.
Okay. That's different. Well, so see, my son writes left-handed, but he does all sports right-handed. So I can't figure it out.
I do the same.
I wanted him. Oh, yeah?
Yes.
I wanted him to be a lefty, like play sports lefty. I don't know. There's just something cool about that. But, outside of me just tying his right hand behind his back, not letting me use it, I didn't really have a choice in that matter. So, all right, dude. So tell me what positions you play other than pitcher out on that field.
I play outfield.
Outfield. Okay. Which position out there?
Anywhere they put me.
All right. Anywhere they put you. Logan. This dude's got a little swag, don't he?
Yep.
I think he's got a little. You two got to check me on this, but does he got a little riz? Am I using that right?
Yes, you are.
All right. Okay.
Correct.
Okay. All right. I hear you got a little riz. I used it in the right terms. I probably sounded corny, which is why he's laughing at me right now. But I'm learning. All right, so what's your practice schedule like, man? Because look, I want to hear about how you ended up on this like number one team in the nation, all that stuff. But like, how did you develop, your baseball skills to work yourself up to this team? Because I know it just didn't happen overnight.
Well, I was playing rec league near my house. Then I went up a level to go play with PLO Bulldogs. Then after a few years there, Coach Mike saw me. Then he asked me to come play one tournament. I just kept on playing from there.
Okay. So you guys all live around each other then. This isn't like a national team where kids don't necessarily play with each other. Oh, so that's even bigger deal. That's even more something to be proud of right there, because sometimes you see these teams that are these national teams and they don't really play with each other throughout the year, and then they show up at a tournament, they play together and look really good, but that's really cool, man. So tell me what it's like being on a number one team in the nation.
It's kind of hard because every pitcher you go against, they're throwing their best.
Yeah. What's that look like, throwing their best? What does that mean?
Anyone that throws hard enough for them.
So what are you throwing now?
68 miles per hour.
Jake, he's almost there, dude. You said the other dude was 70. He's at 68.
Their whole team throws 65 plus.
So what's the secret, Preston? Like, how did you guys all get so good?
Push-ups, working out, going to the gym, long tossing, and just keep on working on our craft.
Yeah. Okay. Logan, what questions you got for this dude?
It's not going to be a one answer question.
Okay.
So I know you play outfield, but what is your favorite position?
My favorite position is probably center because I like tracking balls. All
right. And what makes outfield so fun?
That I get to throw people out when they try to tag.
How many have you thrown out already this season? Any?
This season, 2.
Mm-hmm. 2. I mean, the season just started, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I think that's pretty good, I guess. Logan, is that all right? Does that pass your test?
Yeah, that passed my test.
Okay, good. Preston, that's good stuff right there, man. You get some brownie points with the lowdown. That's good stuff. All right, Banana Jake, what you got for Preston?
So you're a 3-sport athlete or a multi-sport athlete. What's the most difficult thing to do, like all those 3 sports at once?
Trying to keep up with my schoolwork.
Like homework and stuff?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, when do you find time to do it? Because, I mean, I know you're probably practicing baseball every day. Track, I mean, that has to be practiced.
Before I go to track and after I come back from track and hitting.
How important is school to you? I mean, obviously, I know the sports are like the fun stuff. How important is school?
School is very important to me because it helps me get scholarships and it'll help me in life.
There you go. All right. So listen to this, guys. His favorite subject is math.
Yes.
You see that?
I love math.
All right. Jake, what was your favorite subject? I forgot.
Math.
Oh, well, then I'm the only one on the call that don't like math. I mean, all right. Well, then y'all just talk about math then. So why math, dude? You just like collecting all your stats, and you have to understand how those stats are like put together.
I just like using my numbers. I'm very good with them.
I'm gonna tell you that is one of the skill sets that I would tell every kid out there. Like everything in life, it revolves around numbers and your ability to like translate numbers into so many different things. So, where are you gonna go to school, man? Like when baseball, let's just say you don't get drafted right out of high school. Where are you gonna go to school?
I don't know, anywhere where I could study engineering in law school.
Ooh, Logan, you know anywhere that's near him that he could do those 2 things? I know they're trying to tell you right now. What'd you say?
University of Miami.
That's right. Look, I like having a Miami kid on the phone with me so he can answer these questions. University of Miami, Preston. Look, we need some talent down there, man. We'll start the recruiting process now. Mm-hmm. Unofficially, I have to say that. All right, Logan, what else you got for this dude? So this dude plays 3 sports. Mm-hmm. I think he's pretty good at all 3 of those sports.
Yep.
Like, what do you think about it?
I think that's really impressive to play 3 sports because I'm playing only 2 sports right now, and that's like too much for me. I had to stick to baseball.
Okay.
So, Preston, I have a question for you, okay?
Okay.
So out of so I know you said that you like all the sports equally. How hard is it in track? Like, how hard is it to run those 400-meter runs?
Well, the 400 meters is easy if you practice on it, but the practices are very hard because you don't run the events you run in the meet. You run harder events in practice.
Do you do long jumps?
I do long jump, 400, and 200.
Okay, so it sounds like you do a lot in track.
Hey, you know what? Look, if he's any good at the NFL, I mean, for talent for the NFL, that's all stuff that he's going to do at the combine. Like that's big time stuff. So the Dolphins can draft him.
Mm-hmm.
I hope they do too, Preston. I hope they do.
I'll eat them.
Jake, what you got for him, man?
So I've seen on Instagram, like what your dad posts, that you run up a hill, with a very steep hill, with a 20-pound vest on, or 12, and a training mask. What goes through your mind, like, when you're doing it?
I can't breathe.
Like,
That was pretty good. That was a pretty good answer. But like, I mean, that has to be hard, right? I mean, because you got to be mentally strong to push through some of those like runs and sprints. Because I know your body's wanting to say, "Look, dude, Preston, like, let's take a break," but you got to push through it, right?
Yes.
Yeah. How do you do that? How do you get your mind right?
I just know that it'll help me overall after I'm done with training.
Yeah. How long did it take you? How long have you been in track?
4 to 5 years now.
Oh, wow. Okay. So, I mean, because it takes a lot of practice to build up to be able to run that 400 the way you do. So, I mean, is practice a lot of long distance running, or are you doing a lot more, shorter runs?
Mondays and Tuesdays, we do long distance, and Thursdays is shorter distance.
Okay. Logan, you need to add that to your training regimen right there.
I couldn't mean that. That sounds like it's really tiring.
Yeah. That's the one thing that I just never enjoyed was running. Like, who wants to run just to run?
Yeah.
I don't know. Not me. Now, some of these people that run these marathons and stuff, like they're running 26 miles and stuff. Like, I'm like, look, I'll get in my car and I'll just drive that 26 miles.
I did a 5K. It was 3 miles, and I did another one.
Mm-hmm.
But it was actually kind of easy, 3 miles. I think I could have gone a little more.
Okay. Dude.
But it was also a rainy day, and just like the energy was flowing through me.
There you go. You got the juices flowing.
Uh-huh.
Preston, so how does track help you in baseball? I think it's pretty easy for us to see how it helps with football, but how does it help you with baseball?
It helps me in baseball because it keeps my endurance up when I steal, and when I bunt, it's allowing me to beat out the bunt. Gotcha.
I would have to imagine that comes into play a lot as a pitcher too, because I mean, pitcher takes a lot out of you. Tell me about pitching.
About how track helps me with the pitching?
Yeah.
Well, it helps because when a ball comes, it's easier to react, and it keeps me up it makes sure that I'm not tired while I'm pitching.
Now, what kind of pitches are you throwing these days?
Now I'm throwing a curveball, fastball, and changeup.
Gotcha. What's more important, speed or control?
Control.
Okay, I'm just making sure. That was the right answer, but
yep.
That's the right answer, right, Logan?
Yeah, right answer.
Jake, was that the right answer?
Yeah.
All right. I knew it was. I wanted to get these two dudes' approval. These are my sidekicks. Like, these are my dudes here. So, Preston, I think they're impressed with you. Jake, what you got for him, man?
So does running and track help you with your arm, help keep it healthy?
Yes, because it takes out the acid that you get when you throw.
Jake, I know you got a follow-up question to that. You just can't say yes and act like you understood what he said. All right. Tell me about that, because that sounds like some scientific stuff there. Tell me about that. You said something about acid.
So when you throw, you have lactic acid in your arm. Then after you throw, you have to run to get it out. That's why pitchers run after throwing.
Ah, I just got educated.
I did not know that. I always thought that you run to keep the blood flowing.
Well, so lactic acid will build up when you use your muscles over and over. So like a workout, you'll build up lactic acid. So there's definitely some different ways to help your body eject those, but running is definitely a good one. So see, I knew what he was talking about, Jake. I just wanted him to expand on that a little bit more. Because that's like, who told you that? Did you look that up, Preston?
No, my dad taught me that.
Ah, I think Dad knows a little bit about what he's talking about. Now, who helps you do a lot of your training? Does Dad do a lot of the training with you?
Yes.
Yeah. Now, what's that like? Now, you probably get mad at him sometimes, don't you?
Yes.
So tell us about it, man. Like, just speak.
It's hard because my dad, whenever I want to stop, he tells me to keep on going. Then after, he rewards me with something.
Okay. Well, what's a good reward?
A slushie.
Oh, okay. Slushy. Does that work for you guys?
Yep.
I used to do it all the time, but I don't really anymore.
Ah, slushies. I think we just posted a video of Mateo, and he was talking to his buddies, and that's what they like to get after they win a game with some slushies, I remember. So.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So being the number one team, like I would imagine every team that you face, like they know that you're the number one team. So they're wanting to take you out. Is that pretty fair to say?
Yes.
Yeah. All right. So what does practice look like for the number one team in the country?
We don't practice. The coaches expect us to practice on our own at home.
Ooh, that's different. So tell me about that. Like, coach, does he tell you what to do? Like on Tuesdays, I want you to do this. Wednesdays, or how does he do that with you guys?
No, we're supposed to have a schedule for our own self. Then when we get there, we're supposed to perform.
Wow. Now that's big time stuff there. You know why that's big? Why is that a big deal, Preston? Do you know?
No.
No? Because that's establishing at a very young age your discipline to work and your work ethic. Like that is huge, because coach is saying, look, you know, like you can do this on your own. You don't need me. And some people, that's going to be hard for them to deal with, because some people need people to tell them what to do. And for someone like yourself that already at this age can do this kind of stuff without coach around, that just sets you up for more success in the future, man. I love that. So, what's Dad like on the drive home from a game? We're putting him on the spot now.
My dad just tells me what I did wrong and what I did right and what we're going to do to perfect it.
Sweet. Did your dad play ball?
No, he played basketball and football.
Okay. Now, if you could make it pro in any one of those three sports, and track is more so, I think, more around the Olympic, the Olympic team, which one would you choose?
That's hard. Probably baseball.
Baseball. Why baseball?
Because I think you get to know more people, and it's just sometimes very fun to play baseball.
I agree. What do you guys think? If you guys could go pro in either sport, which one would you go pro in? Jake?
Baseball.
Logan?
Baseball.
Baseball? Hey, you know another reason baseball's better when it comes to just that? Contracts.
The money?
Contracts. That Dad must have been telling you the money. Because when you sign $100 million deal, you're going to guaranteed you're going to get $100 million. In the NFL, you could sign that $100 million deal, and the only thing that you're guaranteed is your sign-in bonus and then your yearly salary. So it's a lot different. It's guaranteed money versus contractual money.
I did not know that it was one.
Yeah, and in baseball, there's no salary cap either. So, a team like the Yankees that has the reputation of, and I apologize to the Yankee fans out there, but buying talent, like they have all the money they want to spend on players. They can, sign any player, versus in the NFL, you got to basically have a checking account and you can't overdraw.
Yeah.
So, anyway, sidebar
Aaron,
stuff.
You may not know this, but Preston's team won the Houston Regional 1000, and he also won the PG All-State. So, Preston, what motivates you when you're at the mound and when you're up to bat when that many people is watching?
Probably people think that I'm going to get out, so it makes me want to get on base more.
Yeah.
How do you zone all those people out? Like, if you're playing in a championship game like that, whether you're on the mound or out in the field, I mean, there's a lot of pressure. How do you put that pressure aside and you just focus on your job? How do you do that?
I don't know. It just happens.
Yeah, just a switch flips.
I feel like when us baseball players are on the field, we just don't even recognize how many people are in the stands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even when you're coming up to bat and all those people and moms in the background, Jake, don't you swing at that pitch. You know,
I noticed that, but
what'd you say, Jake?
I noticed that, but I just like.
Well, look, I'm one of those parents too. So, I mean, as much as I try not to do those kind of things, sometimes I do. Now, you play football. You play corner, wide receiver, right?
Yes.
All right. Which one's your favorite?
Corner.
Why?
Because
I had this feeling you were going to say corner. And why is that?
I get to hit people off the line.
So you're playing tackle, right? You're not playing flag?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Do you guys play football? Logan, you didn't play football, did you, Logan?
I'm gonna try out next year. I didn't try out this year because I was just trying to focus on baseball.
Okay.
But
I'm gonna
not
tell you.
tackle though for flag.
What was that, Logan?
But when I try out for football, it's not for tackle; it's for flag.
Okay. All right. My son's playing flag right now, so and I got put in as head coach when I didn't want to be, and that's fun. That's fun. All right, so corner over wide receiver, like so you get to hit people, but all right, so you got to be fast. Like, are you working on your back pedaling? You know, turn, find the ball. Like, how are you with your ball skills out on the field?
I'm good with my ball skills because in the outfield, I track the ball, so it makes it easier to track the balls in football.
All right. Who's your favorite MLB player?
Ricky Gutierrez.
All right, I don't know that name. Who's he play with?
He's the coach of the national. He's the third base coach of the National Washingtons now, but he used to play for the Cubs.
Okay. Look, I'm going to tell you, like in my world, you guys are like the MLB players. Like I know who Preston Chapman is, but like I don't know who that dude is. So like you guys are the big stars to me. All right, who's your favorite NFL player? Hold on. I bet I could write it down and tell you, but let's just see. Who is it?
Oof. Probably no.
Oh, that's who I thought you were going to say. You started to say Lamar, didn't you?
Yes.
All right. So is it Lamar?
Probably.
Hey, he is a pain in the Dolphins side. So, I mean, I'm not a big fan of him for that reason. But yes, he is good. Logan, we were watching the Ravens beat up on the Dolphins in Panama City, wouldn't we?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it was not good. We were there at Buffalo Wild Wings, and we watched the Ravens put the Dolphins down. All right, so I want to go back to a couple things. First of all, your favorite vacations. Like now, dude, I don't know if my dudes here read your bio completely, but they may have. All right, where's your favorite places to vacation, Preston?
When I went on my birthday, I went to Hawaii and Los Angeles, California.
How was LA, man?
It was cool because it was a different place, not near Florida, and it was great to feel different temperatures.
Different temperatures. Yeah, because there's no humidity out that way. So you've been to Italy?
Yes, when I was younger.
Wow. Do you remember the food?
No, I do not.
Oh, you know what? I've never been to Italy, but if I ever do go, the food is going to be what that trip's about. So I'm going to have to come back and start running, sure enough, to lose all that vacation weight. Do you ski?
When I went to Vail, Colorado, I went skiing. It was terrible.
How did you do with that?
I didn't like it. The
No.
way I had to close my knees.
Yeah, to slow your speed down, right?
Yes.
And maybe next time try like maybe snowboarding would be better.
I've tried them both, Logan. They
Yeah.
didn't end. Neither one of them ended well with me. But that's not saying much. I mean, that's let me just be real. That's not saying much. Jake, you ever skied?
No.
No, it's hard.
I've never.
Like your core strength has to be like tip top shape because you got to control your momentum, like Preston says, through your skis and controlling the tip of your skis. Preston, you want to go skiing again?
No, it was too cold.
I get it, man. I get it. Like now, I'd go tubing or something, but you know, I'm getting older, so I might break a bone or a hip or something. So I can't do a lot of that kind of stuff anymore. So one of the things that stuck out to me the most in your bio was you help with the children's ministry at your church.
So at my church, we have a children's church, and you have to be a certain age. And once you get to that certain age, you are clarified as a helper. Then once you be a helper, after that, you go to the sanctuary and help out there.
Wow. So what do you have to do?
You just have to help pass out food, help them with whatever activities you're doing, and help, like, sing, pray.
That is, dude. I just got cold chills, man. That is, look, I'm gonna tell you, and I know probably mom, dad, maybe is around you. Look, I know you guys got to be proud of this dude, but you also got to be proud of yourself because you've got a young man here that I feel like gets it. Logan, Jake, you think he gets it?
Yep.
Yeah, I think so. Man. All right, last few questions I got for you. I'm going to turn it over to these two to see if they have anything for you towards the end here. Jake, you got any questions? Logan?
I'm trying to think of some.
All right, so he plays Fortnite.
Oh,
I know you all about the Fortnite, so I know I opened up a can of worms here.
I have a question. It's about.
Yeah, go ahead.
Out of the video games that you listed, what is your favorite one?
Fortnite.
Fortnite?
Yes.
Why Fortnite?
Because I can shoot people and build.
Oh.
That's one. And another reason for me why I like Fortnite is because I like to edit, and I'm a fast editor, so I can make builds go invisible.
Do what now?
Wait, no, but what do you play on?
Oh, I play on PS4, but I also play on but I also play on a computer and mouse. I'm now learning to play on it though.
I'm starting to learn too.
You said you're an editor.
Yes.
All right, so I don't know much about Fortnite. I asked Jace to teach me a little bit, so I watched him run around and shoot people and pick up their weapons and stuff, but I don't know anything about being an editor in Fortnite.
So editing is pretty much like you have to have this certain bind. My bind to edit is left stick, and I'm a really fast editor with it. And so what you have to do is you have to press it down, and then you press your R2. Well, for me it's R2.
Mm-hmm.
For anyone else, it's your shoot button.
Yeah.
And you just edit and it'll show you which tile to edit, and you can go across, you can go down or side, and that's pretty much editing.
Okay.
But, you can make you can build one time I've done an edit course and I made it into a house before.
I mean, what are you going to do with that house?
Fortnite living.
Fortnite living. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, my. See, in about 10 years, we're going to look back on this, dudes. All right. And there's going to be people living in virtual worlds. They're just going to sleep in their bed. And, like, I mean, seriously, Logan, you can't be one of those. I can't have you living in some virtual house in Fortnite now.
No. That was only one day.
One day. Okay.
One time.
All right. Well, look, if you want to build something, go outside and build something. Like, let's have something to show for it.
I'll build a bird's house. Maybe
There
I
you
can.
go. Hey, look, you build anything with your hands, you got some power there. I'm telling you. Jake, any final questions for this dude?
Not any I can think off the top of my head.
Okay. All right. Preston,
Yes, sir.
you did pretty good, man. You did good.
Thank
You nervous?
No.
No? Well, look, I'm going to tell you, from a pitcher and a center fielder from a number one team, hey, man, I think you got a bright future, man. And I hope you keep working hard. I know your dad's gonna probably ensure that you keep working hard. And when just like you said earlier, man, when you feel like you're ready to quit, think about what that next lap, how that's going to help you in the future. So keep pushing. All right. You guys know what our last question is we have to ask. So, Preston, last question that we ask everyone on the show, man. You're walking up to bat. What's your walkout song?
Right now it's Prospect by Endure something.
Prospect?
Yes.
I don't know that song. Do you guys know that song?
I don't know.
No. And you said, who is it by?
Endure someone.
Indoors. Okay. I'm going to have to look that one up. That's a new one for me. Do you know how to sing it?
No. Not
I was-
off the top of my head.
Oh, okay. I was just going to let you sing it for us. That would have been awesome. Would you have sung it?
Yes, I would have.
Okay. All right. Well,
Yep.
let's think of a song and see if he'll sing it for us.
All right.
This could be a new game for us.
I'm thinking of a song.
All right, we'll come back to it. Hey, I'm going to tell you, I think that's a good thing. We're going to have to get everybody to start singing their walkout songs or something. All right, dude. Hey, tell everybody how they can find you on social media, okay? Because we're going to want everyone that listens to this show to make sure they go follow you and keep up with you. Tell us how we can find you.
You can find me at Instagram at Preston_Chapman, then Facebook at Preston_Chapman.
Facebook. This dude's got a Facebook. That's for old people, I've heard. So that's I'll have to find you on Facebook. I haven't looked you up there. All right, dudes. Hey, we're at the end of the show. Logan, Jake, got any final words, final thoughts for our listeners?
Jake,
You guys got some good stuff coming in the future for some of these interviews?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yep.
Hey, you guys are getting popular. Like, I have more people asking me about you guys than I do anything else. So that's a pretty good thing. So keep it up.
One word to say to Preston.
Yeah, go ahead.
I think you're pretty talented and pretty impressive.
Thank you.
Look at that. Hey, that means something. The lowdown gives you a compliment.
I mean,
That-
you're playing 3 sports right now, and you're good at all of them.
Yeah.
And it's
Hey.
crazy. And school, and one thing, and you can run a 400-meter run. I can't even do a 10-meter.
I think you can do a 10-meter, but maybe not in a race. Dude, hey, you just got like the amazing compliment, probably the best compliment that anybody's ever got on this show. You just got from the lowdown. So, I mean, this dude, he knows what he's talking about. I think he does. So, all right, honor student Preston, we're going to let you close out the show, okay?
Okay.
Do you know how to do that?
No.
No? All right.
All right, so
Well, hold on one sec, Logan. I'm going to tell everybody thank you very much for listening to our show and all that fun stuff. And then I'm going to turn it over to Logan, and Logan's going to teach you how to close out the show, okay?
all right.
All right, here we go. Hey, listen, everyone, thank you so much for listening to us. Please make sure you go, leave us a review, share to all your friends and family. We're looking to add a lot of positivity to this world that needs it desperately. So, and plus we got field reporters now. So make sure you follow us, keep up with us on social media, because you're going to see all of these cool dudes and ladies and some of the cool conversations that they have with players, coaches, and umpires around in their area. So tons of things to follow us on. So look us up, the Slide Podcast Show, on most all formats, and including streaming and on YouTube. So this interview will be on YouTube. But Logan, I'm going to let you finish this off, man.
Okay. So, Preston, what you're pretty much going to say is, and you cannot just say it like your regular voice. You got to say with you mean it. So what you're going to say is, till next time, we'll catch you on the slide. Okay?
Okay.
All right. You can say until next time, Logan, and he can finish it off.
All right. Till next time,
we'll catch you on the slide.
All right.
There you go.
We thank you for toughing it out and pushing through. Now, let's go teach the world great sportsmanship, leadership, to go inspire someone through your dedication and excitement for the game. Make sure to smash the like and follow button on all social media at The Slide Podcast Show and The Slide Pod on Twitter. Plus, leave us a review and feedback. Until next time, we'll catch ya on the slide.